What is up, everybody? Good morning. So I'm checking in right here from the freeway in my car. Today's adventure is just another random last minute adventure that I literally planned last night. Perfect excuse to test out my new North Face Stormbreak 110. And right now we are going to Sequoia National Park / Kings Canyon. Finally arrived to a Kings Canyon National Park area. I'm on my way to the Sunset Campground. It says limited service, camping is full. Good thing I made my reservation. We are checked in. The campground is actually sold out, it's full. There's a lot of tents. This is all a one-way street, so one-way roads, I should say. Finally found campsite 106. It's pretty nice. Got a lot of trees around me, which is why I love Kings Canyon, Sequoia, National Park. So I'm assuming this is 107. Let me check. Yeah, that's 107. So my campsite is actually right here. Every campsite has one of these for proper storage. It's labeled according to the campsite number that you reserved. This is where you have to put all your food overnight, just to keep the bears out. I'll be setting up my tent right here. North Face Stormbreak 1. It's perfect, it's small. So they said that for the campfires we can use the wood that's around here, that's just laying around. The only thing that we cannot do is cut any pieces or whatever. So there's already some wood here. I will be using some of these pieces of wood, or collecting some for the campfire tonight. But let's start setting up the tent. The first thing you always want to do to protect the bottom of your tent is purchase a footprint. You can get any kind or use anything that's strong as a footprint. I actually bought this one. It's Backpacking Footprint 2 at REI. I use it for all my 3 tents. So first I want to put this down, and then we're going to go over the parts that come in my new North Face Stormbreak 1 one-person tent. Here we go. Your poles, in a little bag your stakes, your overhead cover, and the tent itself. The thing I love about the North Face tents, they have a color-coded red side. As you can see with this particular tent, the base is narrower than the head area, but once it's set up, it'll extend more, and we will get a quick tour of the inside and how much space we have. This is where the red color coding takes place. The top has a red, so does the tent, so you just align them. I have to say that another thing I love about the North Face tents, they're very quick and easy to set up. So there it is, it's all done, the Stormbreak 1. This here's the front door. You just pull it, put the stake here. And just like that, the setup is done. Here it is, the North Face Stormbreak 1 one-person tent. It's perfect for backpacking. It's super light. Let's see how it holds up tonight. Can't forget my pillow. Got my pillow, my sleeping bag. Under the sleeping bag I got my air pad. This is the view from inside of the tent. It's really not that spacious. It's not that cramped. It's kind of in between. It's what you'd expect from a lightweight one-person tent for backpacking, which is pretty good. I like it. It feels cozy. It's perfect for what I'm going to need it. This is like my third tent, well, for backpacking. I can sit in the middle of the tent and have somewhat of a room. Oh, there's some stuff here to hang up a light or whatever you need. At the foot, it does get narrow compared to the top, which is wider. So if I lay down, it's actually not that bad. It's perfect. I mean, I don't feel super cramped out. I feel like this is enough room for, me, one person. I got my, my sleeping bag, everything I need in here. I can still probably, if I needed to, I would scooch up and probably put my backpack at the feet. There's still some space over here that I can probably accommodate my backpack. Check out the link right here that's going to pop up. I tested out the REI Passage 110. It does have more space than this, but it is I think a pound or two heavier. I just wanted to own both tents just to have options. But so far this is not bad. I mean, I don't feel cramped up. Now it's time to go on an adventure, do some hiking, and get the day started over here. I just had a meal, had a burger, something quick. I was able to speak to some rangers at the visitor center. They gave me an idea of some trails to hit up right now. So I'm going to stay at Kings Canyon today. Just explore 4 of the popular trails here at Kings Canyon. That includes some waterfalls. So it's going to be exciting. And then tomorrow I'll just wake up early. And as I'm heading home, I will stop by Sequoia National Park. Made it to the first site. We're going to check out Grizzly Falls. This, according to the visitor center, is one of the famous places also here at Kings Canyon National Park. This is called the Grizzly Falls picnic area. You can drive by, park. There's a couple of tables where you can just have a sandwich, have a small meal, and then a few steps away, enjoy this little Grizzly Falls. So here's the plan. I'm going to start right here at the Zumwalt Meadows trail, and I'm going to just go straight to hit the Roaring River Falls. From here it's approximately 1.8 miles. The beautiful part about this trail is that you're walking alongside a river. It's actually clear water. It's really nice. Once you're inside of the trail, there's a lot of shade. And a huge mountain behind us. Oh, a tree just literally fell down. Woo! That's one of the things here. Just make sure as you're walking through the trails, you watch out for trees that are falling. I don't know if I caught that. As you saw, they could fall any second. Okay, so some hikers just turned back because apparently they saw a bear out there. So I headed on a little bit more, and that is correct. You could hear the bear out there, so we just moved over here. So first I'm just going to do the Zumwalt Meadow, and then guess I'll just take my car to the Roaring River Falls. On your way to the meadow section, which we're going to right now, You can just bring your chair, you can bring something to just lay on and just lay alongside the river and enjoy its tranquility. Beautiful. This is one of the best views of the meadows. Along the trail, you're going to find a lot of benches to sit on and just enjoy the view. But this is freaking beautiful. That's the end of the trail. You can either do the loop or just get to the meadow and turn back. I am turning back because I want to make the most out of my day. And then the views, you can't beat them. You have trees, you have mountains, just beautiful. I just spoke to a park ranger who suggested, instead of me going on the trail through to the Roaring Falls, Roaring Rapids, to take my car and go a little bit down the road. There's another swimming area. I think I'm gonna go and take a dip right there, and on my way back to the Sunset Campground, I'll stop at the Roaring Rapids. And yeah, we are right here. We're going to Moro Rock, and I have switched into my swimming trunks because I am going into the river. It's still hot, so this should be nice. I'm here. There's already people jumping from a rock into the river. As you can see, I got in the water. It is freaking, I don't know if I have any boogers or not, but it's freaking cold. Such a great time soaking in to that river. Although the water was cold, it actually felt good. Since I ran yesterday, that cold water felt really good on my legs, and it was really refreshing to just soak in there, relax a little bit. Now I'm going to head over to Roaring Falls and check that out, and then start heading back towards the campsite. There's one of the big Sequoia tree also there. It's a popular one, so let's continue. Really short trail, but you can already see spectacular views. Just the mountains, the trees, everything's just perfect. These are definitely the moments I enjoy in life. It's the little things that count, just coming to a national park, walking around. Most importantly, just discovering new places. For me, it's amazing. And just being here right now is so therapeutic. Hearing the sound of the water, this place is just beautiful. From what I was seeing right now, this is a loop trail, but I'm just trying to go to the Grand Tree and check that out, and then we'll go from there. It's massive. If any of you have ever been to Sequoia National Park and have had the opportunity to touch some of the sequoia trees, they're very foamy, and if I'm not mistaken, the foaminess of the tree trunk is what allows them to be massive and not crumble or fall or anything like that. And just like that, we are done with the quick loop of the Grant Tree Trail. It was very beautiful. It's a little piece of sequoia because you get to see a lot of sequoia trees right here, especially that famous one, the Grant, which is the nation's Christmas tree. I got to see some deer up close and personal. Hopefully I can catch the sunset. I'm like 10 minutes away from my campsite. And like always, guys, please do not forget to drop some comments, hit the thumbs up button, and subscribe to support my channel. Let's go. Back at the campsite now, going to just check out the sunset. Got a good flame going on right now. Just enjoying the campsite. I already ate, I already had my hot chocolate. I'm cleaning up all the food right now and crumbs or whatnot, just to make sure that no scents are out and that we all have a safe camping experience with no bears. First things first, gonna get a fire started, take out the food from the bear locker, which is where you have to properly store everything, but I'll review that later. Let's get some food into the system, some oatmeal, some hot chocolate, get a quick fire started, and we'll go from there. One thing I love to do is mix some Nestle with some Folgers coffee. Bomb. Pour some of this inside. Love that tree smell. Amazing. We're gonna head on over there, check out the tree, show it to you guys, and then let's see how much we can do in about 3 hours here in Sequoia National Park. Because this trail is steep, especially coming back up is going to be tough. It is tough for some people, but do not worry. They do have plenty of benches along the way, so you can take as many breaks as you want. Sherman tree is amazing. Wow, I try to capture it all on my phone, on a picture, but it's ginormous. So instead, I took a video. The climb has begun. I was able to do a short piece of the Congressman Trail. After driving for a couple of miles, not too far away, finally made it to Moro Rock Trail. This trail is supposed to have spectacular views. Climb continues, here we go. A lot of stairs. Be careful you don't bang your head on this rock. Yeah. We are really hitting the altitude. Almost there. I think we made it to the top. Woo! Here it is. Man. Definitely worth the climb, worth the trip over here to Moro Rock Trail. Highly recommend it. Just make sure you take it easy. You're not used to the high altitude, but definitely worth it. We are now approaching the Big Tree Trail. Once you're at the beginning of the trail, you will be on a paved trail for just like 5 minutes. After that, I think we cross the road again, and then we enter the Big Tree Trail. Finally made it to the Giant Tree Trail Museum Loop. What do you want to call it? It's right here. These trees are massive. If you have not been out here, you have to come. If you've been out here, you'll agree with me that it never gets old. We are at the end of the trail, and this concludes my trip over here. It's been such an amazing experience. Hope that you guys have enjoyed it alongside me. Perfect excuse to come out and explore. I had a brand new tent that I had not tested out yet, the Stormbreak 1 by North Face, and well, I loved it. But thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. Please do not forget to drop some comments, hit the thumbs up button, most importantly subscribe to help support my channel. Hope that you had a great time on this little last minute adventure with me exploring Kings Canyon, Sequoia National Parks. Hope this motivates you to go outside and explore our national parks, or just take a trip, you know, and camp somewhere. Never stop exploring, never stop camping, never stop hiking. Go out there and make some memories. Catch you guys on the next video.